Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Saturday Lives transmission. Thank you to all of you who are joining across the globe. Folks from all parts of the world are tuning in today. I see South Africa, Sweden, Canada, Mexico, all parts of the US, including California, Hawaii, and Colorado, just to name a few. It's good to see you all. We've got people logged into Facebook, Crowdcast, and YouTube. Welcome. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal. I'm with Ascension One Collective, the foundation that supports the work of the channel. I'm here today to guide you into and out of the session. Last we came together in September, we explored the soul's agreements. This month, we're exploring Earth's rising energies. Today's energy transmission will be exclusively Elohim, and next week we'll deliver a wisdom transmission with Emmanuel. This will give you some time to receive the transmission, integrate it, and allow for topic-based questions to emerge over the next week. As always, we have some newcomers, so I'm going to share a little bit to give those folks context for the work. Asil studied within various spiritual traditions over the last 19 years. 6 years ago, he had a strong spiritual experience that opened up this connection that today we refer to as the channel. This connection to both powerful energy and wisdom that during the sessions, he will embody and bring through. Through this connection, energy will come through him and reach all of those who are tuning in to the live transmission. This energy will allow you to go deeper in your meditation, as well as receive information, which will often take the form of a spoken transmission, or in your own way, visions, messages, or an inner knowing. The process for Asil to get into trance includes spontaneous movements of his body and hands, shaking of his body, fast breathing, and as the energy level rises, sometimes his eyes will roll upwards. It may not seem it, but it's all normal. His everyday human consciousness is still available to him while he's channeling, and he can stop the embodiment at any time. The channel will bring through guides that will specifically introduce themselves with the names humanity has given them. You might recognize some of the names as angels, archangels, or higher forms of consciousness. Once the energy field is established, then an energetic alignment begins. People report having powerful experiences, even over live stream. So it's really easy. During this time, sit back and focus on being in an open, meditative state. Just by being receptive, you've included yourself in this energy field, so there's nothing else you need to do. During the session, you may also bring a loved one into your mind and heart to have them receive the benefits as well. You can set an intention. You can release any old wounds, thoughts, emotions that no longer serve you. People share often that things come up for them even in the absence of an intention. Flow with that also and just accept all that arises. For people who can support the work, it not only supports Asil, but it supports the whole production team. Many of you supported the last session and have already supported this one. It's truly appreciated, and it really helps us keep this work accessible. We have links to your support options in the chat. We invite you to listen with an open mind and an open heart. We recommend that you listen in a space where you can't be interrupted and you turn your phone off. We also recommend you stay tuned in through the entire session. If you're in a deep meditative state at the end of the energy transmission, it's okay if you can't hang on to every word thereafter. The benefit of staying with us is what's most important, and the words can be replayed and read later. We're recording the audio and the video, and we will provide the video and transcript following the event on our website and social media pages. As the session ends, we will sit together in silence for a few minutes and give you all enough time to come back into this state of awareness. Enjoy your journey. I'll see you back here upon your return.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm currently in Encinitas, San Diego. It is a true blessing to find the fireplace, even in other places that I go to, so I could actually deliver these transmissions. Otherwise, who knows where I would be sitting in front of. It's good to have you all. Even though some of these transmissions feel so far apart, they're also very close to each other. It almost feels like the last one I delivered was yesterday. This month's topic is a topic that impacts all of us. Earth's rising energies. The guides have spoken many times about the fact that the energy levels, the frequencies, are all rising on this plane. So, the question is, how do we as humanity receive these rising energies? How does all of that change the face of this earth, the face of civilization, the way we live, the way we experience life, even our emotional states, our thoughts? How does all of the rising energies impact who we are? Now, rising energies in itself is just a factual thing, it's a neutral thing. But depending on how a rising energy is directed, delivered, how a rising energy is received, it can be impactful in a positive way or potentially in a negative way. And we want to learn from the guides how to receive these energies in a good way, how we learn to navigate the strong and intense energies of the collective, even on this earth. We want to learn how to integrate these energies and ride these waves that are coming through. And this is what will make us solid, strong, centered, and continuously loving, sustainably connected and aligned. So we become an open vessel to whichever levels of energy move through us. And as a collective, as a group, as a community, we learn how we can receive these increasing energies as a community. If we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people sitting together and opening up to receive the energies from above and from below, how can we absorb these energies and amplify these energies as a community, as a collective gathering? Now, the collective gatherings of this world will truly make a difference in humanity's ascension process. And I'm excited to see how the rising energies on this plane connect to that piece of collective gatherings on this planet. It's a blessing to see all of you. I'm excited to be sharing this transmission with all of you, and see you all very soon. Greetings. We are Elohim. The changes that you're witnessing in your life, the changes that you're witnessing in this society, civilization, on this planet, are all connected and tied to the rising energies of this earth, of this plane that this earth exists in. The materialization of these rising energies display themselves as cosmological changes. The immediate translation of cosmological changes is the impact on cosmological bodies, astral bodies, as this earth is. Therefore, all cosmological bodies are impacted by the rising energies on this plane. The rise of these energies is a planned event. It was established to provide for the impulse necessary to provide evolution at certain stages of this plane. Therefore, all living beings in material form at this current time on this plane will be impacted by the rising energies on this entire plane. The Earth and other celestial bodies and other civilizations that exist in material form on this plane. Therefore, the evolution of humanity is not the only evolutionary process that is occurring on this material plane. Yet, it is the only one that is truly relevant for you. All living beings on this planet, including the planet itself, will receive the increase of energy as well as the increase of frequency. The rising energies will occur in waves. The intervals between the waves will shorten. Therefore, it will seemingly be an acceleration. Energy, as it rises, provides for greater fuel for all material existence. As all matter is energy solidified, energy lowered in its frequency to provide the illusion of material form. Therefore, all aspects of you that are material are merely temporary and an illusionary perception of energy densified. This continued rise of the energies on this plane will provide for the fuel for human consciousness as well as other forms of consciousness to evolve. The fuel itself is streams of energy that are impacting all living beings equally. Therefore, while your individualized human experience may be seemingly intensified, accentuated, you are not the only one. All of humanity experiences this change. All plants, all animals, this planet, and other planetary systems with living consciousness in material form will be experiencing the same rise and the same change. What will matter in your journey is the way you receive these energies, the way you experience, the way you receive, embed, integrate, and apply the energies that are moving through this plane, that are moving through you. All cells of your body, all parts of your energetic body, all parts of your emotional and mental body are impacted by these rise of energies. Love, as you experience it, will be intensified. Emotions, as you experience it, will be accentuated. Any energies that have not moved in your physical form will be accentuated as what you perceive as pain. Physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain will find a slight increase consistently as the energies move upward. The energies themselves carry no specific intention. It is merely an increase of the fuel that is available to all of humanity and all of life. All parts of you have the capacity and the capability to adjust. All energies, once stagnant or currently stagnant, will eventually adjust and move freely. The rising energy itself will provide for the foundation, the opportunity, and the circumstances for the transformation of all that is blocking your evolution and humanity's evolution. Memories of the past, incomplete lessons of the past will become prevalent. Unprocessed emotions of the past will become visible, apparent. An aspect of you will become alive that seemed dormant for very long time. aspects of you of this lifetime, of past lifetimes, aspects of humanity of past generations will require to be transmuted, understood, realized, and completed. This is the opportunity that presents itself for all living beings. Some of you will rise to the opportunity, to the possibility of evolution. Some of you will be challenged by the changing circumstances. Some of you will attach great meaning to the discomfort that arises within you, to the discomfort that arises within this plane and within humanity. Some of you will witness the change of circumstances, the environmental changes on this earth as punishment. Some of you will witness the changes as an evolutionary step for consciousness to transform. This established construct, this material plane, this earthly plane, and this human form of existence was meant to provide a home, an incubation for consciousness, the human consciousness itself, a learning space to evolve, to experience, to self realize, and to mature, and ultimately to move onwards from this material into a non material form of existence operating at higher frequencies in a non material plane of existence. While all of you are equally subjected to these energies, all of you have a choice to navigate these rising energies in your own way. All of you will witness the intensification of emotions. All of you will witness the intensification of thought forms. All of you will witness the rising of humanity's transformational potential. That which has been carried for many lifetimes, that which has been carried for many generations into the human form, into the present moment, will now be apparent, visible, and visceral. Our guidance and support for you is to allow you and provide you with the ability to navigate these increasing energies, these increasing frequencies. Adjustments provided will allow you to receive the energies with grace, without resistance, without judgment and interpretation. And you will notice as your internal structure changes to receive, greater levels of energy will become a blessing, will become fuel for transformation, will become power, strength, alignment, and service. The few that understand this concept, the few that fully open themselves up with a sense of surrender, trust, and without resistance, will be the ones to fully receive and to wield this power that is moving through this plane. Energy streams that you, as an energetic construct, can connect to, can receive, and can direct, will be your greatest gift to receive and your greatest gift to share. As you have witnessed in the past years, the rising energies have challenged many individuals and potentially yourselves. As you have witnessed, these increasing energies have brought the past, emotions, and memories to surface. As you have witnessed, at times you have found yourself challenged, stagnant, or stuck. Yet you found also great solace with the realizations that emerged, with the completions that have provided themselves to you to redefine you, to restructure and to realign you so that you can operate in a new way, receiving these energies with grace. No matter the strength of the waves that move through this plane, no matter the arising challenges in thought forms or the pains in the physical form, all aspects that are seemingly impossible to transform are truly a matter of your ability to fully receive and allow the energies that are moving through to operate on your behalf. Resisting these waves will bring you greater challenge. Receiving these waves with open arms, an open mind, and an open heart will allow you to move through the transformational process that you are undergoing with ease. The moments of challenge will seemingly be shortened. Your experience of the challenge itself will be momentary, transitionary. Humanity is in this evolutionary process, and you, as a representative of the human collective, are the direct recipient of this transformation. Can you allow yourself to be restructured, realigned, and redefined? Can you allow your identity, the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive others, your thoughts, your emotions, as well as your physical form, to adjust accordingly? And as you receive these adjustments and changes within you, can you allow yourself to receive the benefits of the immediate changes of your environment? Can you allow relationships to flourish, new relationships to enter, and old relationships to vanish? Can you allow this accelerated way of transformation to impact you in the best possible way? Can you find a greater level of trust in life and existence and in this plane, in this human experience itself? These are questions for you and for the ability of your free will to submit, to receive, or to resist to. Our support will guide the mental, emotional, and physical construct to allow to receive these energies with greater awareness, with greater sensitivity, with grace. And as these energies transform who you have become up until this point, as these energies redefine who you will be in the moments to come and the future that is unfolding, can you receive with an open heart? Can you receive with an open mind? Can you receive with great surrender, knowing and understanding that you are supported, that you are cared for, that this transformation is for you and for your benefit, for humanity's benefit, and for the benefit of all life on this material plane? Can you accept that no wrongdoing, no choices of the past are the reason or the cause for your experience? That you are neither the victim nor the subject, that you are not the villain nor the object. You are merely in this plane of existence by choice. And once again, the choice of transformation will be yours. As the waves intensify on this plane, you will witness internal polarity. You will witness conflicting thoughts. You will witness conflicting emotions about the circumstances of your life and the circumstances of this world. This inner conflict, this inner polarity will reflect itself within humanity and the civilization of human consciousness. And polarity and conflict are a natural, direct representation of that which is arising within you. All parts of you, all aspects of you require assistance and transformation, require support and love, require compassion and understanding. And you are truly the only one that can provide for yourself. You are the gatekeeper to receive fully. You are the gatekeeper to close. You are the gatekeeper to surrender or to resist. It is your choice and always has been. In these moments, in these transmissions, we will provide the field in which you will experience eternal care and unconditional love. Yet the circumstances are merely established so you can find ease in your surrender. You can find ease in your trust to fully receive the benefits of the transformation of this plane and the benefits of the rising energies on this plane. The collective experience of transformation will allow for easier and gentler transformations to occur for the individual as the collective holds the field of possibility and opportunity in an aligned and synchronized way. Greater gatherings of individuals finding themselves in deep trust and deep love to all of creation will allow for those that are challenged individually to find this trust by themselves. At ease in these gatherings. The field of potential is generated by you. We are merely directing energy streams to fuel this field, to fuel this gathering, to provide adjustments that then allow these streams of energy to be received for the benefit of your existence. And through you, the transformation of humanity receives. And every step that you take, every realization that emerges within you, will naturally embed itself in all of human consciousness. Your transformation is the transformation of the other. Your transformation is the transformation of the collective. Thank you for receiving, and thank you for listening to our words. Thank you for receiving this work. The adjustments will allow you to receive the rising energies of this plane with greater ease and with grace. It will allow you to surrender and to trust more and to resist less to the transformation of your being and the transformation of this plane, knowing and understanding that you're cared for and you're loved throughout this process. As we are continuing to receive from the opening in the field that was generated by all of you, I recommend that you stay in this neutral and loving space for as long as you can, feeling how gently and how carefully you're held. This cocoon of energy provides for healing, provides for alignment, for greater understanding, and for greater love. And it is a state that you can achieve and enter at any time by yourself as well. It may be easier at a collective gathering, but is entirely possible by yourself. And if these waves of change and these waves of energy are truly impacting all of humanity and all of consciousness on this material plane, can we truly fully embrace it and receive it? Can we love ourselves and others in the process of receiving these energies? In the process of transformation, can we love all of those around us with even a greater level of compassion can we find deep compassion for ourselves in the process of transformation and in the process of realization. I believe we can, and I believe we are. This is our collective devotion and dedication to love ourselves ever more greatly and to love others ever more greatly, especially when it's a little challenging, especially when we're going through growth phases. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for joining today, and I look forward to hearing once this session has integrated within your being.
Welcome back, everyone. Take your time to come back into your body. Take any extra time you need in a sitting or lying position. Or as Asil said, just stay in this state as long as you need to. As we're coming back, I have a few gentle closing remarks. Here at Ascension One, we've been dreaming up our next iteration to provide more opportunity for the evolution of humanity. So if you'd like to continue this journey, there are even more ways to do it than before. As you may know, we returned from our sacred site expeditions late August. On October 10th, we'll be holding a Sacred Earth day-long intensive featuring a live transmission from the guides, a mini documentary premiere, as well as expedition insights from Guatemala and Costa Rica. Join us to learn more about this work and tap into the mysteries of the Maya and the power of nature in Costa Rica. There's links to the sign up being placed in the chats now. You can access our Sacred Earth Guatemala expedition right now on Mighty Networks. This is an online travel expedition log that we shared during our summer throughout our travels with our Mighty Networks community. For those of you who are already with us on this program, continue to stay tuned as we're still releasing videos and channelings from Guatemala. The team is posting an invitation link in the chat for you. We're also thrilled to announce our very first Sacred Earth training. In this very special, first of its kind, week-long training, beginning on October 12th, you'll begin to learn to attune to and bring harmony to the energies of the earth for your own benefit and the benefit of all who call Earth home. This is a unique opportunity to train yourself to support the evolution and the awakening of all beings from wherever you are. Sign up for the training is available now in the chats. We can't wait for you to join us. In November, we'll be offering the next iteration of what was previously called our Base Camp course, the gateway to our higher level trainings. This training course, now called Foundation Level, is the foundational course for both the continued Pillars of Light trainings, as well as the higher level Sacred Earth trainings, which will be announced later this year. Foundation Level will still include an approval from our admissions director, Emmanuel, for those who have not yet taken Base Camp. You can pre-enroll for the Foundation course now by following the link being placed in the chats. For those of you who have already taken Base Camp, you do not have to be reapproved, but be sure to check out the Foundation Level FAQs on the landing page if you're interested in taking this training course. We are sending all Base Camp completers a special invitation to Foundation Level via email at the end of next week, so you do not need to pre-enroll on the website. In December, we'll be offering Summit for those who have completed both Base Camp and Ascent. The Summit pre-enrollment webpage will be activated in the coming week, so stay tuned. We've designed a home for all of Ascension One Collective's online community in Mighty Networks, which you can join by using the link placed in the chat. Within Mighty Networks, you can access our upcoming Saturday live stream schedule and our weekly Monday integration calls, where we gather to discuss the transmissions and the impact they have on our daily lives. There's also spaces for interacting with the fellow community members. This work is possible because of your support. As you would imagine, it takes a village to bring the channel to this space and then beam it out to all of you. If you find this of value, please consider supporting us to keep this work accessible. There are links in the chat with options for giving. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for contributing your presence and your time. We feel the collective support you have for one another and for us, and we are deeply grateful. Take it easy after the session. Give space for the energy to continue to work. If you can, keep your mind quiet. If you can't, bring this presence and peace to whatever it is that you need to do. I feel the energy rising within each of you all, and it fills my heart with joy. Take care.